Hola!
Hola!
Good morning and welcome to today's vlog from China. Well, China at PortAventura anyway. Yeah. We started this morning with a ride on Shamballa, so we got straight in this morning, straight in the queue. Ended up, once it opened at 10:30, we ended up waiting 10 minutes to get on. So yeah, got a ride on that first thing this morning. And it was a really good ride, wasn't it?
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, really enjoyed it.
Really enjoyed that.
Yes, it delivers every time, that one, doesn't it?
Every single time.
Every time. So today, I think we're just going to So today, I think we're just going to dot around the different rides, different areas, as and when we please, as to what we want to do and when we want to do them. There's some shows and stuff we want to catch today, so we'll put highlights of the shows in from the shows that we go to, and then obviously we'll I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, so we'll drop highlights of the shows in when we can, when we've seen them and stuff like that. We'll potentially get some re-rides in and hopefully some rides that we've not managed to do yet as well.
Yeah, there is one or two little bits that we haven't done yet that we do want to do, and then there's, like Matt said, there's some re-rides as well. I want to go on Dragon Khan again, probably want to go on Shamballa again if we can. But at the moment the queue is looking,
it's literally out the door,
awful today. It's looking really big. I'm interested to go and have a look at the queue board as to what they've estimated it as, because it looks awful.
So I think plan now is to go and have a look at the keyboards, see what everything's on, and then go from there. Really, we've got there's a show at 12 o'clock which potentially we could catch, so that's in 50 minutes. That's over in Polynesia. There's a show on in 50 minutes that potentially we could go and catch in Polynesia. And then there's another one at 12:45 in Polynesia as well, which is the bird show. We've also got I think there's one more in Far West, and the dance show in China as well. So we kind of just need to plan our times around those, really. I think we've got a dinner reservation tonight at, I can't remember what the restaurant's called in Mediterranea, but we'll be there later. So yeah, I think plan now is to just go and check the keyboards.
So as I said, queue for Shamballa is all the way down here. So it's all this. And then it goes up the stairs, all the way up there, and then in there, in this big building here, there was just one giant cattle pen in there.
So it reckons it's only an hour currently, but I don't believe it.
It thinks it's an hour, but I don't think that's true. Furious Backers in 2 hours. Horrible Condors on an hour. Yeah, it's looking pretty busy today. So we've decided that we're going to leave China because everything up here has got mega big queues. We've got the bird show at 12:45, so we're going to head down to through Mexico to the far west and jump on Stampeder because that opens at 11:30. So if we head down there now, we might be one of the first on it if the queue isn't too big. So we're going to have a little look, and then on the way we're going to stop and get a drink because it's absolutely baking today. We've only been in the park about an hour and I'm already tired and sweating and desperately in need of a drink. So we're going to do that. That's the plan. So heading into Far West, and we're noticing straight in front of us this big like metal structure, this big building here that they seem to be building. We've heard that it's going to be a new roller coaster in this area. That's a slide or a flume for the water park there, which has always been a bit of an eyesore on this as you come into the Far West. It doesn't make any sense, but that's because the water park's so close. But if you just look here, this big metal structure, this big building here that's going in, it's massive. It's absolutely massive what they're putting in there. So I don't know whether this is going to be an indoor roller coaster or what this is going to be, but it's ginormous what they're building here. I'm not sure what it's going to be, I'm not sure what it is. If we go a little bit closer to it, we can see the fence, we can see where the ground has been cleared, ready for this. And now we're here today, this is September, and now it looks like a ginormous show building that's going in. So you can see here where there's perimeter fencing just here. Yeah, so it's too high, I can't really see anything. If you get here, you can see this perimeter fencing here, and then this absolutely ginormous building that's going in. Yeah, so just a massive building that's going in here. So a little bit exciting to see what they're putting in and what they're doing. I hope it's something good, because this park hasn't seen a new big ride or a new big roller coaster really in quite some time. The last big roller coaster install they had here was Shamballa, which was 2011
or 12?
2011, yeah, something like that. So it's been a good 10 years since we've seen a big roller coaster go in here. So it would be nice to see something like that go in, but at the moment there's nothing to indicate what they're putting in there. So we'll keep watching that and we'll see what that develops and what that becomes. But
keep an eye on the gossip.
It's a massive show building that's going in there, absolutely massive. It's ginormous. I hope they're going to theme the front of it as well into the Old West, because it'll look absolutely awful if that's just a big grey or green building just stuck there like that. It would look awful. So the front of it really needs all theming to match the Old West. It'll be a shame if they don't do that.
They theme well here, so I can't.
They do theme very well here. They do it very, very well. I'd say with theming and stuff, they're next to Disney here.
Yeah, I'd say
this is Disney quality, isn't it? This is Disney quality theming. The buildings are Disney quality buildings. They theme to a very, very high standard here. They do spend the money on the theming and stuff. So yeah, but we'll keep watching that and see what it ends up and see what it becomes. So also, while we're down here in the Far West, I'll just show you, if you stay at Hotel Gold River, this is the entrance to Hotel Gold River. So if you stay in this hotel, you literally pop out in the Far West straight in the park. So it is a good hotel to stay in. I've not actually had a walk around it myself yet. I might do that on this trip, just to have a little look around it. But yeah, this is Hotel Gold River here. So you literally pop out straight in the middle of the park if you stay at this hotel. But yeah, this is one of them. The only downside to this hotel is that it's, if you want to go into Salou for any reason, for meals or drink, I mean, you wouldn't need to, but if you wanted to, to head into Salou, not that you'd need to do that, but if you did want to do that, it is a massive, massive trek to get out of that hotel, walk all the way around and then get into Salou. It's the only downside. But if you've got no interest in going into Salou and you're just going to stay on site and stay on resort and do everything on resort, then that would be a great hotel to stay in. it's so close. It's as close as the PortAventura hotel where we're staying. You literally pop out in your own theme park entrance and you come straight into the park, which is exactly what we do, and you do the same with that one. So that is a good hotel to stay in. If we get a chance to do a hotel tour of it, then we will do. But yeah, so it pops right straight here, so that's quite good. The other two hotels they've got, Hotel Caribe, which is over the road and down a bit, and then there's another one, El Paso, that's down and over the road as well. So they're a little bit more of a walk to get here.
I think it was about 10 minutes.
It's only about a 10-minute walk, yeah, it's not a lot.
From the main entrance, it was about 10 minutes to El Paso when we stayed there.
It's not a lot, but they're not close enough to have their own hotel entrances. You have to walk and come through the normal entrance with the rest of the public.
I think they have to empty it, yeah.
Quiere sombra, tu hermano quiere sombra.
So where are we?
We are on the train. We've got on at the far west on the train. We're going to go to Mediterranea and get off Mediterranean.
We are. Yeah, we're just currently in the far west station. And we'll get some shots as we go around, but it's really nice train this one. We like this one. Surprised this is the first time we've got on it this trip actually. Time for the bird show. I don't think I've ever seen a bird show.
Oh, do that again.
I don't think I've ever seen a bird show. So, I'm interested to see what this is like. We didn't watch the one in Disney, did we?
No, we didn't.
Animal Kingdom.
No, we didn't.
I think we ran out of time.
So just heading into the bird show, it always looks really, really popular because there's always loads of people piling out of it. So we've come in, we have come a little bit early to make sure that we've got a seat. Again, it's another big stage, so there's loads of seating, but the shows are very popular here, so I would recommend, if you're going to go to a show, try and get in there 20 odd minutes early at least. Otherwise you risk not getting in or not getting a seat. But yeah, the stage for this one looks really, really big again. Seems like they really go to town with their shows here. They really do put a lot of effort into them.
Fuerte el aplauso, ya llegamos, ya estamos aquí. Muchas gracias. Muy buenos días a todos. Bienvenidos al Macamá. welcome to Macamano Show, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estáis? ¿Me lo ha hecho bien, no? Me lo ha hecho muy bien. Mira qué bonito, este es Mikey. ¿Cómo estás, Mikey? ¿Cómo estás? Mikey, ¿cómo...? Mikey como tú, muy cariñoso, que no se pueden dar besos. Bueno, tú y yo sí. Mikey es un guacamayo. Mirad, es un guacamayo azul y dorado. Todo un gallo grande, grande. A las 6 de la mañana. Ahí está, un gallo grande, grande, grande. Aunque cuando no está contenta, lo que le gusta es cantar. En serio, su canción preferida es una que se llama Oh, What a Very... Ya. ¿Qué es esto? Le gusta, se llama Oh, What a Beautiful... ¡Lola, te pico! Lola, no te... Escúchame, cántasela. La de Oh, What a Beautiful Day. ¿Cómo es? Es Oh, What a Beautiful... ¡Ay, it's beautiful! Everything's going my way! ¡Aplausos a la cantante! ¡Que Lola!
So we're just heading into La Cantina for Fiesta Mexicana, which I think is like a Mexican dance show. Again, kind of like the show that we watched yesterday, Can West. There's a minimum order for food, but we're hungry anyway, aren't we? We're getting there, so it's around lunchtime, it's 2 o'clock, so we'll probably get something to eat in here and watch the show. It's not that much though.
So we've got our food, just coming to the big hall where you eat, and there's a stage in front of us just over here. So I had burrito and chips with cheese sauce. And got some nachos as well.
No, I got tacos.
And Matt got taco.
Good.
So yeah, so we'll crack on, eat our dinner and put some highlights in of the show.
How was that? Good. Yeah, I enjoyed that. It was short, but it was good. What did you think to it?
Yeah, I thought it was good. I quite like those like dancing shows and stuff though. Just quite interesting, aren't they? To watch them all dance and then everyone dances together and does the same like moves together and stuff.
The choreography of it.
Choreography, yeah.
I'm a sucker for Mexican music anyway. The beat gets me every time.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was really fun. I think it's quite nice. I'll eat your dinner, put the show on.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I quite like that. Also gets you out of the sun for a bit because it is hot today.
It's really hot. I started to feel a bit weird before we came in here.
Yeah.
I think I was just dehydrated.
Nice. What do you think of the bird show?
But she was good, better than I was expecting.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? I liked how like the birds like flew around your head and stuff, and then that bit where it went through the hoops. Yeah, that was good.
There was lots of. I wasn't expecting to see like the array of birds that we did. Like there was like huge African birds. There was one called an Australian velociraptor. Yeah, there was loads. There was like, was there vultures?
I think they were.
Was it a vulture?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's what they were. Yeah.
They looked like vultures from The Lion King.
Yeah, I think they were.
Yeah, there was loads of really like exotic birds and stuff. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. What did you think of it?
Yeah, I thought it was good as well. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it. I enjoyed it when he was like talking to them and they were talking back.
Yeah.
And so that was good. And then, like I said, flying over your head and that, and then the finale when they all came flying over the top.
Yeah, the finale was really good.
Yeah, I thought that was really good.
Some of them were from like Australia and the US, so some of the birds could only speak English, whereas some of them could speak Spanish as well.
Yeah.
So that was quite funny.
That's interesting.
So he'd like say his lines in the show in Spanish and then speak to the birds in English because the bird could only speak English.
Yeah, because one of the birds he said was from California, didn't it?
There was one from California and one from Australia.
Yeah.
So Destination Dance, which is their biggest one, is on at 5 and 7. We've got dinner reservations at 8. There's one at 4:30 called Tex-Mex. I'm not really sure what that is. Oh, that one puts you in the spotlight. I'm not sure I fancy that.
Oh no. No shows where they start picking me out of the crowd. I don't like that. Start picking me up in the audience and ask me to get on the stage. Don't do that to me. I'm a very introverted person. Don't do that to me. I don't like any shows where I'm at risk of being dragged up on stage. When you get to the train station and just miss the train by a few seconds. So now we need to wait for the next one. Is this where we wait for it? Is this the queue?
The queue.
So we're first in line then. How annoying is that? Like 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, so probably got like 20 minutes to wait now.
It's okay, it's under a shade. I'm absolutely baking.
33 degrees.
33 degrees. Oh my god. Just walked from El Diablo. I'm done here. I'm so hot and sweaty.
So, if they were going to put a dark ride in here, what would you want and where would you want it?
You could have one down the far west and make it like a boat ride, a bit like Pirates of the Caribbean, but have it all themed to cowboys.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or, I think what I'd prefer one up in Mexico. And I think I would have it like a temple-y thing and...
Okay, like a Mayans thing.
Like a Mayan thing, yeah. Maybe with like a bit of... That Tadeo Jones character could be the star of it, and you float round and it's all like trying to get the I don't know, trying to find the treasure or something, a bit like Indiana Jones I suppose, but in a dark ride, like on floating boats going round with some drops and stuff in it. That's probably what I'd prefer to have, because that's different to anything else that any other park's got. So for those who don't know, while we're stood here waiting for the train, PortAventura, this site was, or near to this site, was originally one of the sites that Disney were looking at for their European park. So it's about 3 kilometres away from
3
here.
kilometres, yeah.
3 kilometres away from here. This was one of the sites that Disney were looking at for their European Disneyland. They had this one, and then another one they had was the one in Chessy near Paris, which is the one they finally actually went with. And when they decided not to go with Salou and not to go with Spain, and they went with Paris instead, for whatever reason they did. But when they made that decision, the Spanish government then wanted a theme park here. So Anheuser-Busch, who own Budweiser and Busch Gardens, in conjunction with what was then Two Swords, who owned Thorpe Park, Alton Towers and Chester World Adventure, teamed up with La Caixa, which is a Spanish bank, and took on this site and created a theme park here. So John Wardley, who designed and built Nemesis, came on board here to help with this park because it was already starting to be underway and there was contracts already signed and stuff for some rides. John Wardley came in on behalf of Two Swords to come and see what was going on, and that's the reason why we have Dragon Khan here, the B&M, because that was John Wardley came and he said, you want this in here, use B&M, they use this manufacturer, so that's the reason we have that here. A little after that, once the park had opened and things like that, it got going, Two Swords sold their stake in PortAventura. Two Swords sold their stake in PortAventura so that they could buy Thorpe Park. So they used the money to buy Thorpe Park. And then I believe Universal came on board and it became Universal Mediterranea. Universal were involved for a few years, brought in their characters like the Sesame Street stuff. They brought in the Woody Woodpecker, that's how Woody Woodpecker became on the logo. Woody Woodpecker, Woody Woodpecker, all that was brought in as Universal. And then when Universal decided they didn't want it and they had enough, they sold their stake back, as far as I'm aware, to La Caixa, the Spanish bank.
Okay.
So this train was built by Seven Lamb, which is a UK company. It's a beautiful train and the carriages are gorgeous as well. They also built the Walt Disney Railroad trains as well, so at Paris. So the trains that are at Paris were built by the same company that built this one here at PortAventura. To be honest, the inside of these carriages do look very similar to the Disney ones. Do look very similar. I wouldn't know for definite because I can't quite remember, but they do look very similar, like the light fixtures and stuff and the way the shape of it all. But it's a very beautiful train. I really like this train, and the carriages are really nice as well. But yeah, UK company built it.
Stratford-upon-Avon. We like to sit at the back so you can see out the back.
Yeah, we always try and sit at the back of a train, don't we? Because then you get all this view, you get to see the train in front of you, and you get to see out the back as well. So if there's any shots or views out the back, you can get those. We do like a ride on the train, because you get some nice, it's a nice relaxing ride. You can get some nice views around the park and stuff like that. So I do like a train. So we've been back to the room and we have just been and freshened up and just had an hour or so out of the sun. I feel a lot more fresh now. We've just arrived back in the park and headed straight to China, ready for the show Destination Dance. So we're just heading over to the Chinese theatre now to go and take our seats. And once we come out of this show, it'll probably be time for our dinner reservation, but we'll see what time we come out.
See what queues are on.
Yeah, see what the queue situation is like, and then make a decision from there. So we'll just head to the theatre and we'll drop some highlights in.
The amount of times we've been to this park and never been in this theatre. Just because we've not had a chance to do the shows, but today we've spent pretty much a whole day doing shows. It takes up so much time, but it's worth it if you like them.
Felicidad.
Wow, Destination Dance, that was really, really good.
Really
that
good,
was such a good show, wasn't it?
Yeah, really enjoyed that.
Yeah, really, really enjoyed that. It's they've got loads of acts in there, all together, and it just looks really, really. It's just a really, really good show. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing.
From what they were saying, I think they were acts that they'd like brought in from other countries as well. So you travel around the world and there's just like acts and dancers and stuff from those countries in the show as well. Yeah, really impressive.
Yeah, loads of music there that you will recognise, and it's all sang live as well. But it's all like songs and stuff that you'll recognise. There's a bit about Elton John in there. There was some Medal in there. But yeah, it was absolutely amazing. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Even the effects and stuff in it were really good.
Yeah, the production was brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah, the singers were great as well.
Yeah,
there's 3 singers in total. They were really good.
Yeah, it was really good. If you come in, you definitely need to go and see that. I mean, what was it, about 35 minutes in the end?
Yeah, it was about 35 minutes.
Yeah, it's about 35 minutes, but it's a massive theatre, so you can get loads of people in. So definitely, if you come in here, definitely go and see that show.
Take some time out to go and watch that.
Make some time to go and see that show. Really, really good. Really good. Definitely recommend that show. Well, yeah, my feet were tapping all the way through it.
Yeah,
it was brilliant. Yeah, it was really good. So we're just on our way now to go to our dining reservation in the Far West. I forget what the restaurant's called. We'll have a look when we get there.
We're not going to the Far West.
Where are we going then?
Fiesta Mexicana.
Where's that?
Mediterranea.
Oh, so we're not going well. Okay. So we're just on our way to our dining reservation then in Mediterranea. I don't know what it's called. Do you know what it's called?
It's called Racco de Mar.
Okay, cool. So we're going there tonight. So it actually be quite nice tonight to actually have a menu, a selection from a menu, and actually have a meal put in front of me rather than me going up and putting together some kind of meal and trying to make it work. But yeah, so actually looking forward to looking at a menu tonight and actually getting a meal and having it all brought to the table and stuff, which is not something we've done yet since we've been here, is it?
No, really looking forward to that. Yeah, it's the food, like as we said earlier on, the food's been good in the buffet.
Yeah,
it's just started to get a bit repetitive now, so I'm really looking forward to actually sitting down and getting some choice with what we can have and stuff and getting it brought to us. It'd be nice.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, we're just heading through the Far West now on our way to Mediterranean. So once we get to Mediterranean, we will check back in again.
Miércoles es mañana.
Ah, bueno, no pasa nada, tenemos sitio.
Pues es que no me jode.
So we've just sat down at Racco de Mar, which is in Mediterranea.
Matt forgot his Spanish.
I did. I got to the lady that seats you, I can't think what the name is, and I was like, and it just went out my head, so I just said it all in English. They do speak English here, like if you're coming and you can't speak Spanish, don't worry, most places can speak English. I just don't. I like to speak some in Spanish because I just do. I like to try and make an effort. But yeah, we just ordered. We got a bottle of white wine to share, which is a white Grenache, and then Rob's got a Coke Zero. I've got an Aquarius, which is my new favourite thing. They also do it in a glass bottle. It's kind of like Powerade. It's a lemon one. They do a lemon and an orange. Really nice. And then we've ordered a trio of focaccia to start, and then 2 pizzas as well. So when the food comes, we'll let you know what it's like. But so far, so good. We've got some entertainment going on. The pirates have just invaded, and yeah, the wine's really nice. It's a really nice evening. Really enjoying just sitting here. It's nice.
The pirates have just invaded and decided to do a dance rather than take over the port.
Yeah, rather than take over, they're just dancing around. There's a lady spinning tables with her feet again. But no, yeah, it's really cool.
Coke in a bottle, Coke Zero in a bottle. Yay! There's pirate ship. That lady in bed didn't want to be on camera, clearly. Yeah, pirate ship's just parked there.
So our food's just arrived. Pizzas are here. They look really, really nice. They look nice and thin and crispy, just how we like them. And then we've got our trio of focaccias in the middle. So one's tomato, looks like one's onion, and one, I'm not sure what the other one is, might be cheese. But yeah, no, really looking forward to tucking into this. Food was so good.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, really good.
A really good pizza.
Yeah. Oh no. Someone's having happy birthday sung to them. Please tell me it's not me.
Well, it's not your birthday.
Oh, I know, but it's the kind of thing you do.
Absolutely not. Oh, it's the other English couple that's sat across from us.
So, yeah, the food was really nice. We had 2 pizzas. I had ham and mushroom. I had ham and mushroom. Rob had Iberico ham, rocket and parmesan. They were both really nice, weren't they?
Yeah, well nice. And we swapped a few slices as well, didn't we? So we both had each of us.
Because we didn't want to order both ordered the same thing again. Try not to do that this holiday.
No, because it makes it too easy for the waiters and the chefs, and we don't like to do that. So
we tried to order 2 different ones, and yeah, we just shared them. But it was nice. This wine is really nice, and yeah, it's really nice setting. I'm really just enjoying sitting here, people watching, to be honest. How do you find it, considering that we wanted to come here for like our last, not including this one, our last 2 trips here, we've tried to get a table here and been unsuccessful. So how have you found it?
What, getting the table or?
No, eating here.
Oh, it was really nice.
Yeah?
Yeah, service was decent. The wine's really nice, the food was really good. And it's not even that expensive.
Not really. Out of 5?
4.5.
4.5?
Yeah.
I'd say 4.5.
Because no one can have 5. You'd have to be bloody amazing. You'd have to be amazing.
It has to be the Hollywood Brown Derby to get 5.
Oh, come on. Oh, maybe.
Or Wine Bar George, did they get 5?
Oh, 4.7.
You won't give anyone 5. I will. I'm generous. But no, it's been really nice. It's really nice just to sit here.
Yeah.
It's very relaxing. The park, I don't want to speak too soon, but maybe the park seems to maybe be emptying out a little bit.
Lots of people leaving, aren't there?
Yeah, there's lots of people heading that way and not many heading back, so...
Might leave and see if we can get a night ride on something before the parade and the nighttime show starts.
Yeah, we're going to try and catch both of those again. Maybe try and get a better view than we did last time. But yeah, we'll get the bill. We've got our vouchers to use, so as we said, I think they're up to the value of €21 each. anything extra you have to pay on top, I'm happy to do that. It's been a really nice experience. I don't think we spent that much over.
Not really.
The 21. It's probably just the drinks, to be honest.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's been really nice. It is 20 past 9.
20 past 9. So if we get the bill now and leave now, we might be able to get a night ride or something. Probably Dragon Carnival or something. Bacco. I don't think we'll get on Bacco.
We'll see what the queues are like.
We're going to have a look at the queues in a second and then we'll make a decision. We'll do that.
We had a look at the queue board and just decided that queue times were too long. It was either get some night rides or watch the show. So we decided we're going to watch the show. People were already starting to grab spots on the wall like we have. So we decided, yeah, best thing to do is come straight over here, try and get a good spot for the show so we can get the best view. And yeah, we're just sat here now. The show's in 45 minutes. Got ourselves a little drink, and we're just going to wait it out, aren't we?
Yeah, it's a bit like Disney. You kind of have to get your spot for the show, the nighttime show. You have to kind of get here a bit early and kind of save your space. So it's a bit like what Disney's like, where you have to get your space, and that if you don't get your space and protect it, people will take it from you.
They will take it.
And it's exactly the same here. So if you want to see a good shot for the parade and the show, you can get a spot on the wall like where we have. And then you can watch the parade one side, then you turn around and the show will be on the lake the other side. But yeah, if you don't get your spot early and protect it,
they will jump in your grave.
People will jump in your grave. People will take it from you. People will steal your space. So yeah,
I'm not scared of that.
Yeah, it's exactly the same as we've learned that over the years at Disney, haven't we? Yeah.
I think it would be worse here as well if we tried to do that, don't you?
Yeah. So you have to get your space and you have to protect it. So yeah, we are here approximately an hour early, but if you want a good position for the nighttime show at Disneyland Paris or in Orlando, you have to get your spot.
So you
can get what you want. And we've done exactly the same here, haven't we?
Yeah.
Benvinguts a PortAventura. Aquesta nit ens embarcarem en una sorprenent aventura de paisatges i sons enlluernadors.
Welcome to PortAventura. Tonight we embark on an exciting journey of dazzling sights and sounds.
Bienvenidos a PortAventura. Esta noche nos embarcaremos en una sorprendente aventura de paisajes y sonidos deslumbrantes.
Bienvenue à PortAventura. Ce soir, nous vous embarquerons dans un voyage éblouissant de lumière et de son.
I ara, vine amb nosaltres al voltant del món, viatjant a sorprenents terres plenes de fantasia i imaginació.
And now, come with us around the world as we travel to exciting lands full of imagination and magic.
Y ahora, Ven con nosotros alrededor del mundo, viajando a sorprendentes tierras llenas de fantasía e imaginación.
Et maintenant, accompagnez-nous autour du monde, en voyageant à travers de pays excitants, pleins d'imagination et de magie.
Us presentem FiestAventura.
So that's it then for day 3 at PortAventura. What another awesome day we've had. It's not been a very ride heavy day.
No.
When you come to a theme park, when you like theme parks, it's not always necessary, I think, to have ride heavy days like that. We've had a very show heavy day today.
Very show heavy.
We've taken a lot of photographs and stuff, which you won't have seen on the vlog, obviously, but yeah, we've taken a lot of photos and stuff as well, so we've got loads of Instagrammable pictures.
Yeah, follow us on socials and you will see them.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Follow us on socials, they are there. Yeah, so it's been good. Really enjoyed it today. I've really enjoyed seeing some of these shows. Some shows better than others, but yeah, really, really good. Loved Shamballa this morning, first thing.
Yeah, awesome ride.
To be honest, it's probably the only way you can do it, to be honest.
First thing or late at night.
Yeah, the queues are so long on it throughout the day that yeah, you need to get there first thing in the morning or get there when it's dark and do it in the dark. We did have plans to get on Dragon Khan again today, but that just didn't end up materialising because of food and how shows fell and stuff. It just didn't happen. But yeah, so like I said, it's not been a very ride heavy day. It's been shows and food today, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But it's been good. It's been good. It doesn't have to be rides all the time. So yeah, what's your highlight of today?
My highlight of today, probably dinner. Dinner was really nice.
Yeah, the wine was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, dinner was really nice. Either that or that last show we saw. I can't remember what it's called.
I can't either.
Destination Dance.
Destination Dance. There you
Yes.
go. Yeah, that was good.
Destination Dance.
Yeah, I think my highlight of today is probably gonna be Destination Dance. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a really good show.
It was really good, wasn't it?
Really good show. They put loads of effort into that. They put loads of work into it. So, yeah, definitely worth going to see that. I know I've already said that earlier, but just to second that to myself. Yeah, definitely go and see that.
Definitely worth getting yourself a good view for the FiestAventura as well, the show at the end of the night. Worth getting yourself a good seat for that if you can.
Yeah, so our little tip is get yourself halfway down Mediterranea.
Opposite the gift shop.
Opposite the gift shop, that's where we were. Opposite the gift shop, it's a good shot there, you get a good view.
You're right in the middle of it.
Sit on the wall.
So if you have enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. Please like the video, really does help out the channel. If you've been to PortAventura, tell us your favourite show in the comments below.
Yeah.
Tell us what you thought. Tell us if you've seen Destination Dance, what did you think? Let us know. And if you do like this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel. There's loads more coming. We've got more trips across Europe, Disney trips in the UK as well. So there's plenty more content still to come. So for day 3, it's time to say goodnight.
Yeah.
So we'll see you next time.
Good night.
Good night.